Alright, this is kind of random, but I felt like I needed to talk about it. So, this right here was gifted to me, and I'm very thankful for that. And I was told to write down my prayers. And I understood the concept in the beginning, you know, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll write down my prayers, and you can see, you know, what God does in your life. That's an amazing idea. I used to do that, and then I stopped. But it was whenever I was in middle school, so, I mean, God still works, but I wasn't as in-depth with it, you know? So, I started to write in this journal. I started November 9th, 2024. I wrote in it today. And I went back and read some things. It's just crazy on how God can work, because I was in a dark place this past year, and I didn't really tell a lot of people, but I was in a pretty dark place, and I wrote about it in this journal, and I asked God for stuff, and I prayed for stuff, and He gave me some of it, and some of it He didn't for a certain reason. And now I understand that. Now I understand why He didn't give me certain things, why He said no and to wait, and He closed the door because He had to open a window. I saw that the other day, to where it's like, if God closes the door, He opens a window. You're gonna exit, but you don't exit in the way that you thought you were going to. Like, that's just crazy to me. Like, and then I prayed about a friend coming to church at night. Like I said, please let her come and let us sit together, let us listen, and please speak to her. And you know what the Lord did? He spoke to her. That night, she pulled me aside, and we had a full-on conversation about how she wants to get closer to God, and how that sermon was exactly what she needed. And prayer is a strong thing, and God is so good. And even if He tells you no, there's something way better than what you ever thought. There's going to be something 1,000 times better than what you thought originally you wanted. Because if God says no about something, you don't want that. You don't want it. You really don't. He's going to have something 1,000 times better for you. It's just so crazy how so many of my prayers felt so broken, and I begged, and God told me no, and then I finally said okay, and I went along with it. And you can see me going from a broken girl to someone way stronger now inside of these notes, and that is all because of the Lord's strength. I could have done none of that on my own. Really, write down your prayers, because it does a lot. You need to.